Gladys Knight. From the Los Angeles Raiders, Todd Christensen. From Hollywood Wives and Husbands, Jackie Collins. From Out of This World, Donna Pescow. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Don Davidson. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares.
Hello.
John. Joan looks so sparkling. You look like a neon light-up sign or something.
Thank you, John.
Just lovely. I don't know what. We have a reigning champion. Laura's back. But we have a challenger today who has a great name, Tyler Stevens. Welcome to our show, Tyler. Tell us something about yourself. What do you do?
I'm a plumber, and I live in Fullerton with my 3 daughters, and...
Great. Any ambitions in your life?
yeah, I want to grow up and be just like Shadow Stevens.
A lot of people would like to do that. Good luck on the show, Tyler. Our reigning champion, Laura's already won $1,200. She's back. Laura Heckle is back. Laura, remind the stars who you are.
Well, I'm hoping to transfer to UCSB in the fall in a psychology major.
Well, good. You've done very well so far. Good luck today. Here's how you do well. Here you win tic-tac-toe. It's so simple. 3 squares across, down, or diagonally. Acquire as many squares as you can. Winner of each game receives $500 in cash, $1,000 third game so you can catch up. And whoever amasses the most money by the end of the show, Tyler, since you haven't heard this before, will get a chance to drive away a Buick. Aren't they nice? As always, our challenger starts. Tyler, pick a square. Let's get started.
Donna Pescow.
Donna Pescow from her new series. Hi, Donna.
Hi, John.
You know, January 31st, 1958, Donna, the United States launched its first space satellite. What was it called?
I think it was the U.S. Robin Williams. That
1958.
That was the Mercury one.
The Mercury. Tyler, what do you think?
I disagree.
Explorer 1. X gets a square. Laura, pick a square.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers, our center square. Hi, Joan.
Hi, John.
Emmanuel Jacobowitz. Jacobowitz. Oh, recently
My
became
cousin.
the first chief rabbi of Britain to join something.
Yeah.
What?
The Archbishop of Canterbury's bingo game. He just... give me a 7, give me a 7.
Emmanuel Jacobowitz. You seem to know the name.
Yes, because I read about it. The Queen knighted him. Join the peerage, I guess is what you're asking for. That's the way, is that what they call it?
Uh-huh.
Join the peerage.
The Queen knighted him. Laura, what do you think?
I'll agree.
Join the House of Lords. You're
Yes.
saying that's what it is.
That's
Okay.
the peerage.
Very good. Circle gets a square. I didn't know. Tyler, pick a square.
Todd Christensen.
Todd Christensen, tight end, L.A. Raiders. Hi, Todd.
Hi, John.
Todd, true or false? No heat will flow between 2 bodies that are at the same temperature. True or false?
I'll say that's true.
He says true, Tyler. Do you believe the big guy?
I agree.
That's it. True. Yes, X gets a square. First law of thermodynamics. Laura, pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock, please.
Jim J. Bullock is up there.
How are you?
Hi,
Happy
Jim.
Wednesday, Laura and John
Jim,
and Tyler.
first you climb, then you hover, and finally you descend. According to the World Book, you are in a what?
A singles bar. 4.3. 4.3.
You climb, you hover, finally you descend. What are you doing? What are you in?
Climb, you hover, then you descend. You're mountain climbing.
Laura, what do you think?
I disagree.
A helicopter.
Oh,
Circle
I'm
gets
sorry.
the square. Tyler, pick a square.
Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight to block. Hi, Gladys.
Hi,
Congratulations on the new album getting
Thank
played
you.
all over. The title of it, I can't think of right now.
All Our Love and Love Overboard went to #1.
Oh, Love Overboard. Congratulations. Gladys, in a USA Today survey, did most couples say that they found their partner as attractive today as they did on the day they met?
If they met yesterday. No. No. I'd say no.
No. Tyler, what do you think is for the block?
I agree.
The answer is yes. An overwhelming 70% did. Let's hear it for a nice couple. Laura, pick a square. Wait, we can't put a circle of that. Laura, you have to earn it yourself. What do you want to do?
Gladys Knight for the win.
Gladys Knight, it's back to you. And this is for the win. Gladys, you have gold records and you have platinum, too. Yeah. Which is heavier, gold or platinum?
I'll take either one. Gold in weight.
The two metals.
It's weight. Gold.
Gold. Laura, what do you think this is for the win?
I'll agree.
Circle gets a square, $500. Gold. Here's what we're going to do. We'll take a break. Secret Square game is next. Tyler could make some money right after this. Let's hear it for Hollywood Square. Secret Square game, and the player who chooses that could win this. Shadow, what is it?
Why, it's a trip to Orlando, Florida, John. A companion of your choice will fly from Los Angeles to Walt Disney World in the comfort and convenience of Continental Airlines full-service flights furnished by Continental Airlines, and you'll enjoy 5 nights and 6 days at the beautiful Viscount Walt Disney World Village Hotel, offering complimentary special services, luxury accommodations, and fine dining. Furnished by Trust House Fort Hotel.
Let's reveal our Secret Square to our home audience only. Tyler, you need some moolah. Pick a square.
Rich Little.
Rich Little, the man of many voices. Rich, you're soon going to be at the desert. Well, you might be there this week, April 10th.
I'm there right now, John. Isn't this the Desert Inn?
The Desert Inn. You've got an album out, a comedy album. I've been wondering when you'd put out one. Is this your first album to make?
No, it's not. I've done 12 albums, John.
That's what I say. I've loved them all.
This one they have high hopes for. They even put a hole in the middle of it.
Yeah. This one
it's not quite as funny as Ronald Reagan's record, but it's pretty good.
But do you know this? According to University of Chicago's study, do people who spend most of their working days behind a desk, do they look for some invigorating pastime once they get home?
Well, Nancy and I like to invite George Bush over, and then we sit around and do what we've always done best. Nothing. And we make sure the dog isn't in the room. Not with a bush there. But,
I know the president works behind a desk.
Attempt at humor there.
What? Yeah.
I'm sorry, what
about the average guy who works behind a desk, too? Does he like to do something invigorating when he gets home, or sit around? What do you think? Once they
I
get
think
home.
he should do something invigorating. Whether he does or not is another
Question
thing. I
is,
would
though,
probably
do
say,
they?
I know what the question is. I would say probably the answer is yes.
Yes, they do. Sit around a desk and want to do something invigorating at home. Tyler, what do you think?
I disagree.
No, they don't. X gets a square. Chances are they just click on the TV and sit back and watch Hollywood Squares. X gets a square. Laura, pick a square.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers is in the center. She'll be at Carlos and Charlie's. Carlos and Charlie's right here in Hollywood tomorrow and Friday night.
Yes, yes.
Good club right here in Los Angeles. Joan, according to Dear Abby, I'm sure you read Dear Abby.
Read and write to her.
The ultimate, I don't believe that, the ultimate humiliation for a woman is to be something. To be what?
Too small for a training bra. Or have your credit card taken away.
The ultimate humiliation for a woman. I know you're kidding. What would it really be?
I would imagine it would be finding out your husband is having an affair with someone else.
Laura, what do you think?
I'll agree.
I would have said that. The answer, according to Dear Abby, is ignored. If a woman is ignored, X gets a square. Tyler, she's helped you there. Pick a square.
Stephen first.
Excuse me,
Stephen
John.
first from St. Elsewhere. Oh, mercy. Stephen, you're our secret square.
You know, it's funny we have something in common, Tyler, because I used to be a plumber, too, so we can
Really?
use our old plumber signals, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
Remember the secret plumber signal?
this question... This question, that's not true, is it? No. Stephen, this has nothing to do with plumbing. This is about a trip to Walt Disney World. It's also for the win.
Okay.
Very important. One of our 9 celebrities, Stephen, one of our 9 celebrities here today won the grand prize on the original Ted Mack Amateur Hour at the age of 7. Was it Gladys Knight? Was it Joan Rivers? Or was it Rich Little? Trip to Orlando, Florida, Walt Disney World.
Oh, my God.
Stephen, also for the win. This is worth $500.
I would have to say this person was probably as talented at 7 as they are now. It's got to be Gladys Knight.
Tyler, think it through. This is a trip, Walt Disney World. He says Gladys Knight.
I disagree.
Gladys Knight. Yeah! Gladys Knight. Circle gets the square in 19-something or other. Laura, pick a square. What do you want to do now?
Jim J. Bullock, please.
Jim J. Bullock. Jim, true or false? Kangaroos can't move backwards. True or false?
That is true, John. That's why they always lose at Simon Says.
True or false?
I would think that that's probably true. I mean, I don't really know, but I would think that that's probably true. They bounce
Jim,
forward and
he
fall
says
backwards.
true. What do you think, Laura?
I disagree.
They're one of the few animals that can't. X gets a square. It is true. Over to you, Tyler. Pick a square. She's helped you out.
Gladys Knight to win.
Gladys Knight, yes, winner of the amateur hour. Gladys,
Get this one right.
according to the book Curious Customs, who were the first people to throw rice at weddings?
You know, I think the Japanese.
Says the Japanese. Now, Tyler, think it through. This $500, you could catch up with this. She says Japanese.
I disagree.
The Romans. X gets a square. $500. We're going to take a break and be right back. Stay with us. We got a tie ball game. We'll be right back. Welcome back. In case we don't have time to complete our last question at the sound of this horn, we'll finish each action on the board. We're worth $200. We have a tie. Laura, pick a square.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers. Joan, where is your little oval window located?
In my little upstairs bedroom. Could it be your little belly button? If it's on a person, your little oval window.
Must be an echo in here. I just said
Yes,
that.
I know. I'm just thinking. I will go for your belly button.
Laura, what do you think?
I disagree.
It's in your ear. Circle gets the square, I guess. Says so. I don't know what it is. Tyler, pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock.
Jim J. Bullock is up here. Jim,
Yes, John.
picture this now. You're sitting outside when suddenly there's a microburst. What's a microburst?
It's what you hear when you give chili to a baby. Is that worth a 4.3?
That's great.
Well, then let's change it to a 10-pointer.
A microburst, Jim.
Well, I think it's like what you have all the time, John. Little mini strokes, and they're little blood vessels that break in your head. Little mini strokes. You have them all the time, you know.
Tyler, what do you
Why your
think?
brain is so damaged.
I disagree.
Yeah, wait, are you saying that for
That's
real?
what I think it is. I think
All
it's
right.
little bloody blood
Tyler,
vessels.
did you say,
breaking.
what did you say?
I disagree.
Good. It's a strong wind between 30 and 50 miles per hour. X gets a square. Laura, pick a square.
Stephen first, please.
I'm sorry?
Stephen first.
Stephen first. Yes, front and center.
Yes. The doctor is in.
Yes. Stephen, if your son doesn't want to give up his security blanket, right?
Yeah, I have 2 boys.
You have 2 boys. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Well, if he doesn't want to give up his security blanket, is that something to worry about?
Only if, he gets teased a lot at the office. If he doesn't want to give up his security blanket, well,
Yeah.
I'll do what my mother did. She took away my security blanket and gave me a box of Twinkies to hold around.
Very healthy thing to do.
Yeah. I don't think it's harmful, no.
He says no. Laura, what do you think?
I agree.
Psychologists find a little connection between... The answer is no. It's okay. It's really just
I
fine.
still have mine.
Circle gets a square. Tyler, pick a square.
Rich Little block.
Rich Little for the block. Rich, 1937, Clark Gable was voted the king of Hollywood by 20 million newspaper readers. Who was voted the queen?
Paul Land.
Wait a minute. Don't encourage him. You get a choice, Rich. Jean Harlow, Myrna Loy, Sally Ann Cohen, or Merrill Oberon.
Now, listen, sweetheart. I want you to know that I know a lot about Hollywood and actors. The answer to that is, trust me, Myrna Loy.
Tyler, what do you think? This will be for the block.
I agree.
He's right. He knows the movies. Myrna Loy. Very nice, Rich. Over to you, Laura. He stopped you there. Pick a square.
Donna Pescow to block, please.
Donna Pescow. Hi, Donna. Donna, one of the more important wars of the 20th century was the Sino-Japanese War. Who fought in the Sino-Japanese War?
The Japanese and their sinuses. We did with them.
U.S. and Japan. Laura, what do you think is for the block?
I disagree.
The Japanese and the Chinese. Circle gets the square. Tyler, pick a square.
Shadow Stevens to block.
Shadow Stevens. Shadow, this is for the block. Shadow, it originated in Japan, speaking of Japan, and it's called a futon. A futon. If someone gave you, Shadow, knowing the kind of guy you are, if someone gave you a futon, what would you do with it?
This is such a simple question. If you don't get this right,
Do you find
know
it
that
simple?
One in Japanese means horizontal, and futa means at the bottom of the leg. So,
that means this will be our last question. And, matter of fact, we have a tie, Shadow, so this would solve it right here.
Yeah,
You think you got things in
we're
control?
going with bed. Bed. The bed. Futon is a... Did I get something wrong? Did I miss something?
No.
Is that another
He
question?
says the bed. Now, Tyler, this is for everything here. What do you think?
I agree.
Well, I have it's a mattress placed on the floor, and that happens to be their bed. X gets a square. You have the block. All right. We have 3 X's and 3 O's. We go to a tie-breaking question. Laura, pick a square. We've got to ask one more. We still have a tie.
Gladys Knight, please.
Gladys Knight, it gets down to you. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. We'll talk you through it. This is for a chance at a Buick, Gladys. What jazz great composer composed the classic songs Sophisticated Lady, and Don't Get Around Much Anymore? No help from our audience. Who was that?
Duke Ellington.
She says Duke Ellington. Laura, this is for a chance at a Buick. What do you think?
I'll agree.
That's it. Circle gets the square. Duke Ellington. Laura, you're our new champ. Tyler Stevens, you've done pretty well. You won $500, and your wish may come true. We hope you grow up to be just like Shadow Stevens when you get to be his age. Good luck. And thanks for being on the Hollywood Squares, Tyler Stevens. Laura, you have your key already. Today's your second day as champ. You won $1,300 today. Your grand total is $2,500. Congratulations. Still have your key. Which car will you try today? Will that key start the Skyhawk? Will it start the Century? What about the Skylark? Then there's the Regal. Which will it be, Laura?
The Regal.
Try the Regal. See if it'll start. We'll be right back. Good luck, celebrities. Regal, Laura, stay with us. Joan Rivers, Rich Little, Good Luck Celebrities, and Laura has chosen the Regal. Tell us about it, Shadow.
The Regal is an elegant coupe with aerodynamic, styling out 2.8-liter V6 engine with fuel injection, 4-wheel independent suspension, and power disc brakes. Regal, furnished by Buick.
You know what? It's worth $14,304. On the count of 3, shall we help her turn the key? Audience and stars, help her out. 1, 2, 3. Doggone it. Well, the good news is you're our reigning champion still. Tomorrow you have a 1 in 3 chance of winning one of these cars. Your key will start one of these others. You'll be back. Joan will be back. Rich will be back. I'll be here. All our stars. See you tomorrow. All new Hollywood Square.
Hey, some of our departing contestants will receive the following Lee Sculptured Nails, professional and permanent white salon nails you can do at home. Lee Sculptured Nails and the Regina Housekeeper Plus vacuum cleaning system. powerful performance and versatile built-in attachments make cleaning a breeze. And revolutionary Wella So Fine Shampoo Mist. Just mist, lather up, and rinse. The pure essence of shampoo, Wella So Fine Shampoo Mist. And Zip Guard. A beautiful stain, a beautiful finish. Zip Guard.
Break through and conquer the atmosphere and more. Everyday mortals rev up for action against the American Gladiators. Today at 6. Followed at 7 by Quantum Leap. Then, Angela Lansbury brings mystery to life on Murder, She Wrote. Tonight at 8, here on USA.